said in my commentary, angry, misogynistic bigots.
Yeah.
They believe that white men are supposed to rule over everybody else. They don't even believe in governance. They don't believe that our citizenship is valid. Our citizenship, if you are female, if you're a person of color, if you're gay or lesbian, your citizenship is second class, and everybody is supposed to be subservient. And I use that word. That's what I meant to say. Subservient.
That's right.
Them, the great white male.
Yeah.
That's what these guys think.
Jackie, and it's very, very sad when you're so old and mean and regimented in your thinking.
Yes.
That you don't see that your own people, the majority of the country, along with your own people.
Yes.
That's right, Dave the Rave. They are now outdated.
Yes.
The country doesn't.
I like to say that they are obsolete.
Yeah,
that's
obsolete.
Like
the country doesn't agree with you. They don't like this. And as much as they tried to call the president divisive, he's divisive. He's divided this country. And Mitt Romney just made one the other day with that eye flashing thing he does when he puts his Stan Laurel smile on.
Yes.
Take your hatred, your divisiveness, and go back way, because we're going to give this country real change. I mean, the man had so many slogans for his campaign. He was so confused.
Who could keep up with him? Who could keep up?
Yeah, down in the end. First, we thought their slogan was going to be, we built that. And before that, it was going to be, do you know what his subject started out to be?
It started out, Obama isn't working. That's where they started.
That really? I don't even remember that.
I know you don't remember that. It started out, Obama isn't working. Then it was, we did build that. Then it was real change. Then it was change for something. And the thing that was really funny.
And then now it reads, we're fucked. That's his last.
No, the thing that I thought was really funny is that in the last month of this campaign, what the Romney campaign did is they went to what the Obama campaign was doing in 2008 as far as sloganeering and stuff goes. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And the other thing that the Republicans seem not to understand is that Barack Obama has been president for nearly 4 years. Most Americans have seen the president in their living rooms every day. Out of all the things that you would call President Obama, hateful is not one of them.
Hateful is not one of them. I don't know.
Those things stick
just because you throw them up in the air. Yeah, pull them out your butt.
Out of the air. They pluck that stuff out of their butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say this today. Say this, and it was so obvious that it was a well-oiled machine.
Oh, yeah.
They had those followers, their followers and members in line, and you could tell that, okay, they got a memo last night. Today, this is the subject. Say he hates America.
Yes.
They started with he apologizes for America.
Yes.
Fact checkers let them know.
He wrote that book, No Apology.
Yeah, fact checkers, and they just got over because fact checkers said we've looked through the whole archive and we have nothing where Barack Obama went overseas and apologized for America. Where did he get that from? He got it from the great minds like Karl Rove.
Yeah, I mean, it was stuff they just made stuff up, like in Ohio. That last couple of commercials they made in Ohio, that just killed them. That's
the one that broke the damn camel's back, Jackie.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about and I know the Obama campaign did work hard, but boy, you had a lot of help.
Yes.
Boy, we had a lot of help. Them and their blasted mouths, bunch of old white men set in their ways.
Yes, and but it's not just set in their ways, Brenda. This goes to core beliefs because
set in their ways with their core beliefs from the South. They're ignorant.
Exactly. What this guy, what really struck me, I was listening to some pundits on television last night talking about how the Republicans were going to have to make overtures to Black people and Latinos and women and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking to myself, they can make all of the overtures that they want, but if their hearts don't change, that's not going to help them, because they believe that trotting out Black folks, for instance, at their convention this year, there were more minorities on the stage than in the audience.
Yes. And the first thing Michael Steele said when he was interviewed, he's a MSNBC analyst and a former
of the RNC.
Former chief of the RNC, former head Negro in charge. And he said, well, what's missing is I was hard pressed to find another person of color on the floor. I believe they had 2,500 people at their convention, and I think they had something like 30 people of color.
No, Brenda, they didn't even have that many.
How many did they have, Jackie?
They had like 1% of them, about 20.
Okay, sorry, I gave them 5. Yeah. Jackie, what is the saying? There is none so blind as he who will not see.
That's right.
Now, I love it that y'all are going to continue on this road. A part of me loves it. A part of me would just like, hey, peace, love, happiness. Let's go do this.
Yeah.
Let's bring the country up.
Let's do what makes sense.
Yeah, but no, we couldn't have that. But a couple of states are going to be smoking reefers when they want to.
The thing about the pot initiatives that passed is simply this, that I hope that it will cause the federal government to go back and look at this and give us some sane drug laws.
Yeah.
Because they keep talking about the budget and how much money we're spending.
Yeah, and this
and all that other stuff. If they would legalize some drugs that are illegal now, and they can do it as controlled substances the same way they do alcohol and stuff like that.
Right.
It will make us money, and law enforcement can stop chasing. If just one thing, if the United States would legalize marijuana, we're not even going to talk about cocaine and heroin and stuff like that.
Okay.
We're just going to talk about marijuana. If the United States would legalize marijuana, those drug cartels in Mexico and stuff like that, it would just kill them.
It would kill them. Jackie, here's the other
legalized either.
And Jackie, here's the other stinker about this thing. Marijuana is traded on our stock market every day.
Not on the stock market, the commodities.
The commodities market every single day. So what are you talking about?
Brenda, the people who...
This is crazy.
Brenda, the interests that don't want to see marijuana made legal are very powerful,
And that's where they get money from.
Stuff like that. The pharmaceutical companies really do not want to see marijuana legalized, because that would mean that there would be a lot of people who are buying their prescription drugs. Yeah. Would just get a blunt or two.
Okay, and Jackie, marijuana is not nearly doing the damage that the legal drugs are doing.
No, that's true. They are not.
It's not. And it's like Cat Williams says, if you legalize marijuana, all you're going to have is people happy, hungry, sleepy.
Yes, and marijuana is no more destructive than alcohol is.
It's not even as destructive, because
that's what I was about to say, even less so.
Because people just want to chill when they smoke a joint. Not like I've done it before, but I'm just saying. Like Kat said, ain't nothing wrong with weed if you just happen to set it on fire.
It's like this,
I have smoked reefer. I'm not a reefer fan, but I smoked it in my younger days. I tried it too. I chose not to. That wasn't my thing. I don't like smoke. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like being high. And
I was about to say, some of us just don't like being high.
Yeah, and staring at a damn TV.
Yeah, I mean, so there are some people where being high is not a good.
Yeah, figuring out how many times the spider walked back across the wall. I don't want to do it.
Yes.
And anytime you give grown people the choice,
Yes.
Jackie, they're going to make their decisions.
Exactly correct. And, and if it were not illegal, it would not be so alluring to young people.
But Jackie, I've said
another
this.
thing too, Brenda. Let me just make this one more point.
Yeah.
Is that if these things were legalized and controlled, far fewer teenagers would be able to get their hands on it. A street corner drug dealer doesn't care what he gives your kids.
He sure doesn't.
Because he's making money. But the folks at, the 7-Eleven or the liquor and pot store or whatever, they will lose their license and or go to jail.
And Jackie, if we want to tax something.
Exactly correct.
That is a huge money maker.
A huge money maker.
Huge money maker. Yes. And we're spending billions just throwing money away because you hadn't stopped reefer from coming in the country since it was coming in the country.
No, or you haven't stopped people
from using it. They're growing it. California has a huge market. Giant market.
Yes.
I watched Marijuana Inc. This was a documentary. Have you ever seen that, Jackie?
No, I have not.
Meth Nation, Marijuana Inc. All these documentaries that have been showing on TV here lately. Yes. And they talk about the money that's spent and the money that's made. And it's crazy money. We would be okay forever. Just legalize the damn shit. You ain't stopping nobody from using it.
I know, but the other thing about it too is that, like I was talking about, the powerful interests that oppose this stuff. Another powerful interest that opposes legalization of pot is the private prison industry.
Oh yes.
And we all can understand why they would oppose it. So, there are interests that oppose it, but they're not interests that I feel like I would want to support.
Okay.
And, it just doesn't make any sense for pot to be illegal.
Jackie, how can you call something legal when it's traded on your stock market, on your commodities market?
Brenda,
this is the most backwards. I mean, you're letting people make money off of it already.
Well, there are already plenty of people making. My husband and I were laughing about this the other night. If every brother in the hood decided that he was going to go straight and wasn't going to sell pot, there would be a whole lot of white folks going broke in the United
States. Okay, Jackie, because the money that Shuttle Adelson and all these people have, Jackie, that money wasn't all made in a legal way.
What is it? Someone, I've forgotten who said this. I don't know. Maybe it was Chris Rock. But anybody who makes that much money,
got to be doing
legally. They stole that.
Got to be doing something wrong, Jackie.
Yes.
Okay, as good as shit is when we got a job and shit, iTunes and stuff ain't cutting that.
Yes,
you're feeding some money somewhere. You're not even getting that kind of interest. The bank can't give you that kind of interest rate on your money.
Yes.
Where are you getting billions from? Yes. Billions. It is amazing. But Jackie, I have a sound bite. We call it "Win," and I would like to play that for the audience.
That's right, because I wanted to play that for you to play that.
Yeah, right after your commentary, we're supposed to play.
But we just y'all just forgive us. We're just happy.
We're so happy, and this is Let's Talk About It. So we have a show schedule in this sense. This is what we want to talk about next.
Yeah.
Or this is what we want to talk about at some point tonight. We want to cover this. But y'all know why Let's Talk About It is like it is, because the show that it is that we get in here and we just talk about it.
Yes.
And that's what makes it so great. And right now we're going to take a little short 2.5 minute break, and we're going to listen to the president. This soundbite is called "I Am Hopeful."
Despite all the hardship we've been through, despite all the frustrations of Washington, I've never been more hopeful about our future. I have never been more hopeful about America. And I ask you to sustain that hope. I'm not talking about blind optimism, the kind of hope that just ignores the enormity of the tasks ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path. I'm not talking about the wishful idealism that allows us to just sit on the sidelines or shirk from a fight. I have always believed that hope is that stubborn